He was, in fact. He was. So, guys, we're going to kick off tonight's endeavor. We're actually going to talk about what occurred last time on Shackled City. So, folks, what did happen last time on Shackled City?
Jerrod was a dumbass. No surprise.
Wow, really? Right out the gate.
Yeah.
What did you expect? We spent
Literally
the entire
session
fixing your mistake.
That is the entire session, is what did Sniper do?
You could have just been like, oh, we ran into a mimic.
Yeah, and then
first
what
time it's
follows
happened.
that?
We didn't run into it.
First time we
You
spent the
shoved
entire
your
session.
hand into a mimic.
Okay,
yeah, it
okay.
was chilling over there in the corner, and you went up to it and picked it up.
Okay, let's go ahead
You
and take
fondled
this.
the monster's taint and expected something to happen.
It's very true.
Something did happen. It
Good.
showed me how
Something
much
bad.
it loved me. It gave me hugs.
It showed you a Chinese finger trap.
That's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. You guys did, you did let him shove his hand.
Let him. Excuse me.
Okay. All right. Before everyone becomes unglued over here, we all know that Jerrod isn't exactly a prime individual for decision making. So yeah, like you guys are kind of his babysitter, as much as that sucks
he's
to
kind of
say.
team instinct here.
Look,
Can-
we're not
can we just
taking
give him
the
back?
Griffith path again. We're not going down this road. We're not going to point at somebody and say, he's the one who let him jump on the kid. He's the one who let him jump on the orphan in her own bed.
Hey, it's
You
okay.
guys saw
You
me
just cover
pick
her
up
face
this
with
strange
glitter and it's
black
good.
orb, and nobody said, "Hey, no, don't. That's magical. Put it down."
You can't
No,
put this off on us. You're a thinking human. As
Actually,
much as you try to
I think I
obscure
actually
that
did
fact.
tell you not to.
Actually, yeah, I think that was the case. I think they did tell you
I think I literally
to
said,
not
"What are
mess
you
with
doing?
that. Yeah.
Don't do that." And you're like, nah! And picked it up.
Picked
Yeah,
it up
I'm-
like you pick up a bowling ball, and that he shoved his entire hand inside of it.
Yes. That was a bit of a mess. Guys, this is your opportunity while we're discussing the events that transpired last time. This will not take very long. Not very long, bear in mind. But go ahead and get your quirks in now. If you would like to create a quirk or drop something in, please let me know right now. Follow the table, and you guys can drop your own quirks in now to keep the game interesting and alive. Is this an IC or an OOC discussion?
Right now we're out of character talking about in character.
We jump back
Yes.
and forth.
Yeah.
A lot of it is as out of character at the moment. We're kind of doing the recap just more, and so you're just kind of kicking in, right? Like you're just getting here and seeing this live. So yes, it is out of character at the moment. Before we start jumping in to this, you want to create
Jinx
a
is
greater
gonna
restoration.
Lose his mind if you don't answer.
Greater restoration would be 10k. It would be 10k. If you want to drop in a greater restoration, it's going to be 2d4, and that would be 10k. You are taking away a huge amount of damage on top of them. No problem. So yes, you guys entered into a room. He discovered a blackened orb on the top of a statue of a humanoid, possibly a dwarf, of which there was a depiction of a dwarf on the front of it that had been painted on. He removed it with this like schlick noise, and upon investigation, instead of just putting it back down, he decided to shove his hand into it. He wanted to fist the orb. Is that what we're getting at?
Yeah. That's exactly what he wanted to do.
Okay, alright, let's talk about what happened after that.
Everything went to shit.
Instead of trying to get the magical creature off with the magic, he tried to take it off with leeches.
Yeah, he decided, hey, I'm gonna go stick my hand in the water full of nasty creatures to try and make this magic
thing
creature.
that's stuck on my hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like this. Everybody was talking about, oh, let's go ahead and cut the hand off. Oh, let's go ahead and set it on fire. Oh, and Jerrod is just like, how about we just try drowning it first? See if it just lets go. So we get
And,
out there.
Tell us how that
then,
went for you.
And then Will, in his infinite wisdom, he's like, hey, I know this trick, right? You see, I just go ahead and do this.
Again.
Give it a little ha and a little huh. And then I
You're not
did a
shifting the
little
blame
finger
here.
action and then open. And then shit went bad.
Oh, really? Then shit went bad. You hadn't had a monster stuck to your hand, but when I try to help you, that's when shit went bad. Okay.
It wasn't holding on my head at that point.
Yet. You don't know that it wouldn't have.
No, yeah.
It was stuck on your hand either way, so would you rather me have stood by and let you, try to drown it and fall in the water yourself?
Like Tit said, what makes you think that it would have had to have breathed air? It seemed pretty content with just chilling.
Didn't have very big lungs, in my opinion.
And when you were underwater, it also seemed to not really care.
No, it didn't really care, and it might not have worked, but I would have at least liked to have gone ahead and given it a shot. I can deal with the failure, but no. We're going to go ahead and stick with the fact that until Will interfered, it was only gnawing on my hand.
Only gnawing on your hand. Yes.
Only gnawing on my hand.
And tell us what happened after that. What happened with the slippery stairs and the blocked vision and the water?
And the rejecting of help?
I did that on purpose. I wanted to take a swim.
Just decided that this nice, wholesome
I was
ecosystem would be
sweating in the
fun to
boat.
dive
There was
into.
so much stress. There was so much negative juju. I needed to clear my chakras. I
If
thought,
this-
you know what?
If I knew this is how Sniper or Jerrod was dealing with it, I would have just left him. It's like, no, he's just trying to be cool and chill.
If I had known he was
Leave
going
him
to shift
be.
the blame, I wasn't going to help him in the first place. But,
We should have just amputated. Would have been easier.
See, that's what I was
Would've been-
saying. I
it
could have
would've
just
been
cut it
quicker.
off.
would have
You
been
don't
much
need a
quicker.
hand.
We have survived worse.
Yeah. Like I said, we could have gotten you like a really cool claw hand.
Anyway,
Yeah, like a hook.
No, we could have just stuck your sword into your wound and you could have just been like, swing.
so here I'm,
Would've been
here
perfect.
I'm in the ether,
Swing.
kind of, sinking down in my heavy armor. And of course, I think no way is my party going to go ahead and, try and rescue me because, hey, guys, if you've watched the game, it's the party. No, this is the flurry of bros. Oh, you screwed up.
Man, you're
Bye.
sounding real ungrateful for somebody who got their ass saved.
But allow me to continue. But against all odds, Klaus, sweet Klaus, came to
You just
my
calling him
rescue.
like a bitch a second ago?
If
doesn't
only I
change-
knew then what I know now. I mean, really, I just wouldn't have even gone in there in the first place.
You were already contemplating whether or not you wanted to save him before you dived in.
It was a debate. I will leave it at that.
It was like, is he worth it? Kinda. Maybe. Okay.
And then I consider all the times that you almost killed me with your sword under the control of another creature, and I was like, give it another second or so.
Really let him get a nice lung full of water.
Yeah.
But
get a
yeah,
nice
Klaus
deep breath.
came to my rescue. Wow.
And then you rejected his rescue.
Well, I was blind and I felt something kind of like grabbing at me. I just thrashed a little bit, okay? But
Don't you hate
I
it when
will
your
note-
teammates play grab ass with you under the water?
I will say this though. The sorcerer came and rescued me, while the paladin, the lawful good paladin, just kind of hung up on the stairs like, well, he's fucked.
To be
Well,
fair
yeah.
to him, by the time
So-
he got all of his armor off, he
You would have already
been
been
too
dead.
late to the party.
Also,
So
if I decided to jump in full armored, the way I died earlier in full of healing, I'd have landed on top of you and taken both of us to the bottom and just been like, well, we're both fucked now.
Sniper will help you as he just bear hugs him and they sink slower.
Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of an anchor.
Flurry of bros, we go all as one. Hey, it's
Well, I'll show
okay.
you
I'm
this in
half
my
shark.
shoes, Sniper.
I'd have saved everybody.
Except
Or
for
had like a
everybody.
Your short
delicious
form.
snack. But no,
You'd
anyways,
still have been leeched of all of your
Klaus
power
manages to
anyways.
help me get this thing off my face. We're in the middle of a cluster of leeches because apparently we were just swimming in pee-pee water.
Yeah, that's why I didn't help you, is because there was a whole bunch of leeches there.
And then we managed to get out, and Klaus accidentally blows a boat up in the middle of the river. Whose boat, we don't know.
Again,
I'd like-
I'm hearing a lot of my name coming out of your mouth when the fault is being placed.
Not gonna lie, if it is the boat dude, he said he's lived for an eternity. I feel like he's probably seen worse.
If one lightning bolt, like,
I have a feeling he would have just eaten it before it hit the boat. Like he would have been like, and just.
I'm sure he's
that
fine.
would have been terrifying.
He may
if
not
that
be happy
happened.
with me, but I'm sure he's fine.
He'll get a new boat.
Yeah, I'll pay for a new boat if I have to. I mean,
So, anyways, yeah, after all of that, after all of Jerrod's failures racked up, he paid the karmic price. He started off at 90 HP and ended up in the 20s. So there was a bit of a
and
hit.
I'm on the verge of passing out. And by on the verge, I mean I am passing out
I was
because
about to say you did.
my body can't hold itself up anymore. My
Yeah.
constitution is
It
that
can
low.
now.
Look, you just have the strength of a weasel. You're fine.
All of
It's
my
okay.
tendons
He
just
doesn't
went-
need strength. He's a sorcerer. He can deal.
You guys
We'll carry
took
him.
you guys took a slew of damage from the horrors
know
of the water.
Yeah, we
It
didn't
wasn't-
actually take any like real
It wasn't
damage, but we
HP.
took
No, Sniper
Fine.
did.
Sniper did.
Sniper took
Yeah,
plenty of
well-
HP.
Yeah.
That's because
Yeah.
he had a.
I'm not
Because
he was
including
on,
him in the
like, it
Wii. Let's be fair here.
Sniper had
The
a
royal
bowling ball
Wii does not
too,
include
though.
Jerrod.
Yeah. Multiple characters at this point took Constitution strength and dexterity damage. Now,
Indeed.
we have someone in the audience this evening that is doing a favor to Jerrod at this
Actually,
cost.
before we go into favors and failures, somebody went ahead and put a potion in his backpack. I didn't get a chance to get to it. Does anyone remember what that was?
It was,
It was a
Cure Mod?
cure. No, it was a cure critical.
Okay.
They put a
Okay,
cure
let me just go
critical.
ahead and
Also,
Yeah.
is he still addicted because he wasn't
Yeah,
addicted
no,
last
he is.
session?
He has to find it, though. He doesn't know that it's in there.
yeah, he doesn't know it's in there yet, but yeah,
Gotcha.
once he gets to it, it's going to be
You gotta
interesting.
chug that.
Also, Bub, you might want to check back on Tits' donation if you want to just roll up. Because he donated 20,000.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. He wanted
Okay.
to do it twice. I know.
Just-
Give me 2 seconds. The soda
For
has
what, the
managed to
Greater
catch up to
Restoration?
me. Yes. He's using Greater Resto twice on Jerrod, which I'll be rolling. So bear with me just for a second while I drain the dragon, and when I return, we'll commence with Dragons and Dungeons.
While he does that, if you guys have questions, because there's a few new people, if you have questions about the characters or anything, we could probably answer that.
Yes, by all means, go ahead and ask the failures how to play.
You could ask about Klaus's body struggles, Sniper's daddy and mommy issues, Horam's god issues,
Daddy
Sakata's
issues?
soul issues.
Or Jerrod's fascination with doorknobs.
Yeah, or we
Don't-
could talk
don't
about
ask
a really
for
young
doors.
Hydra that we have.
Don't ask about Jared's doorknob issues. That's a conversation you guys don't want to hear.
That's good advice.
Oh, guys.
We should really, like, at some point put together a recap of, like, the first. I
Up to
don't know,
now.
like, I don't know if like up. I think we should split it up. Like, do a couple videos that we could put on like YouTube or somewhere that's really easy to access. Like
you do
1
a
through
small
50,
intro?
and then once we hit 100, we could go 50 to or 51 to 100, things like that.
Oh, where we just kind of sit around for a couple hours sipping on
God, I
on
hope it doesn't
scotch.
take a couple hours. I was
So,
thinking like 20-minute videos.
Well, if we're just talking about the progress we made, yeah, a 20-minute video would do it. If we're talking about all the shit that has happened in these
It would be
There-
very
episodes,
long.
It would be impossible to relive everything that we've gone through up until this point.
Can we just like take the VODs and make a montage of all of us?
Well,
doing
here's the thing,
stupid
though,
shit?
Klaus. We didn't live
Maybe.
through them. I'm pretty sure most of it we died through.
Yeah, no, that's pretty fair.
So, Pepperhawks and Mandelbrot 5 want to know about the doorknobs. And I don't
okay,
know if
okay.
I want to talk about it.
I'll go ahead and fill this one in. So, as we've already gone ahead and recapped, chat has something called rep that they can go ahead and use to put quirks on our characters. Well, one person who's a friend of Jim, he wanted Jerrod. He wanted somebody to have a really deep physical fascination with doors. And it just came out that, hey, I like that term slob the knob, and Jerrod took it literally.
God.
So every so often, while we're on downtime, somebody will walk around a corner and there's Jerrod just walk on a door.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the first time that this was encountered immediately that I can recall was in a hallway when he had decided that he was going to go to his room. Upon moving to his particular room, the characters went upstairs to find him on his knees in front of his door, just grapefruiting the doorknob.
Slobbing.
Just.
Pepper, that sounds like a you problem.
I'm sorry, Pepper. Please don't be. Bub the Sniper keep his
Miles
quirk
Davis.
that he must taunt the monster since yes, he does in
How's that
fact.
for a throwback?
Sniper has so many quirks on him right now, but I will admit it's not the most amount of quirks. It's not the most amount of quirks. Last Friday, Jerrod, the actual Jerrod, Scientific Gaming, had 8 quirks put on him.
Wait. I had more than that when I insulted your wife.
Yeah, well,
Jerrod did this
that was also some of those were just how, like, one of them was like, you get to be a dirty pervert. You get to insult people's sexuality. Like, they were just you.
It doesn't change the fact that they were, they were quirks.
I guess you're right. I think that is the most amount. Like, I think you guys are tied for the most amount of quirks on an individual.
Actually, no, that's the night that I actually got the doorknob quirk.
Yes.
Which
Yeah,
is why
you had to steal
8
one.
quirks? No, it was not one for each personality. He had to enact every one of them that evening. It was hell.
One of them was split personality.
It was hell.
It was great.
Can you recap
I don't know
the
if-
previous 87 episodes in 5 words? You know, just so I can catch up.
All right, I got
Oh
this.
God, we're so fucked.
All right, hold on. We can each choose one word since there's 5 of us.
Okay.
I'll start us off. The
What an
first
awful
word
idea.
I'm going to use is shenanigans. Klaus, you get second word.
Tomfoolery.
Jerrod, third word.
Oh. See,
That was his word.
no.
It's a really long and drawn out.
Ah! All right, Horam, you get the orgasmic. Horam, you get the fourth word.
I don't think we need any more than those 3, honestly. I think that's enough.
Hush up, Canadian. Say something.
Ridiculousness.
Ridiculous.
With Rob
Could have just
Dyrdek.
said ridiculous, but that's cool.
Ridiculous. Okay, and Sakata, you get to wind it out. Let's see what you got.
Mine's gonna have a nice little hyphen in between. Lost chromosomes.
Lost chromosomes. How about found chromosomes even?
Yeah, no big
It's
deal.
honestly
A couple
it's both.
extras.
I have a, like with it.
It's
it
a
just
toss-up.
shifts.
It's a
Yeah.
toss up.
Put the chromosome in your bag.
Some days we have a few extra. Some days. And then there's that.
God. Oh wow!
How have we not gotten in trouble?
Jesus,
We have.
the face. Jesus, please, somebody cap that. Oh, I need that. That was like. Oh. Oh.
God. Oh no.
That was the fucking funniest thing that I have ever heard.
That is going.
All right, we should end it for the night. That's all. That's it.
Later, guys.
Oh.
It's not getting better than that.
That was the funniest shit right there. Top shelf. I feel like I have to go tell people about that. That was good. Lost chromosomes. Don't you mean found
So is that gonna
chromosomes?
be the-
Little bit of column A, little bit of column B. All right, put the chromosome in the bag.
I didn't know he fucking turned into Danny DeVito.
Yeah, dude. He fucking did. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Wow.
Get out there and start eating garbage.
Oh shit.
Come out of the ring.
guys,
Come out
on,
and eat all the
make a joke.
chromosomes.
That was
Fucking Christ.
that was good. Holy shit.
It's like Ghost said, and we can circle around to inappropriate jokes, and that's how this goes. Repeat ad nauseum.
Oh,
All right,
God,
hold on.
yeah.
I want to listen to
Give
this.
about 30 minutes, and I'm bound to go ahead and
it's
honestly,
something
it's
either
both.
sexist, racist,
I have like with it.
It's a
just-
toss
It's also
It's a toss-up.
possibly incestuous.
Put the chromosome in your bag.
it's also in the Discord under VODs.
Oh,
God, thank you, Annie.
This is going in the tweet. Definitely going in the tweet.
Fucking face.
No, dude.
Oh, God.
Don't let Ben get access to that. Come on.
I can't
Ben-
believe that shit.
Ben will make a mix out of that.
God, I would love it.
Uh,
Oh,
I want to hear the shooting stars remix of it.
My laugh makes you I hate my fucking laugh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill anybody with my laugh.
oh, but it's like the laugh of 1,000 retarded children.
That's a lot of retarded children.
Well,
1,000 of them, actually. This will surely get you sponsorship. Put the chromosome in the bag, right? Oh, God. Oh, this is what love and hate. Oh, my God. I can't even think. This is what I love.
That's the best recap of the past 80 episodes.
okay, so let's go ahead and get back to more quirks. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. So I've got
please,
a mock
everyone,
animal.
just throw your rep at him.
I've got a mock monsters because apparently I missed that one. Thank you, somebody, for bringing that back up. Not
We're gonna
because
need more quirks on him
I
than
just really
Jerrod.
like making sure that I give you the performance that you guys pay for. Because I'm a cheap whore.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty cheap. It's not worth that much.
Wow. There are some really special gifts that I could put with this.
We don't all have to quirk Sniper Envy. We really don't. Please.
Oh, but you
You
should.
should.
Jesus Christ. Please. Oh my God. I found the perfect. It's the perfect gif for that.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic.
Perfect gift for
For the tweet.
what?
Yeah.
The first thing I see when I open up my thing is a picture of my
I'll,
dog.
I'll link it in stream.
All right, so addiction, mockery. What else have I got?
Oh God. I have a stomach ache. That's what I have.
Bub, I'm getting balloons all over my Twitter page.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh,
You went
Oh,
full
fuck.
retard, man. Never go full retard.
You never go full retard.
Never.
Red, you miss nothing.
What did you miss? You missed one of the funniest moments on all of my stream. That's a highlight of life right there. God damn it. That was so quick too. I've got to give you props for that, Sniper. Thank you for that. Tonight we put the chromosomes in the bag. Oh
To
man.
be fair, Bub, have I ever really disappointed on any of these streams? To go ahead
Yes.
and make you question whether or not it was a good idea to have me involved with this? Now, every night you're like, oh yeah, I'm going for partner. Then there's a stream with Sniper in it, and you're like, oh god, they're gonna ban me.
That moment when you're trying to make a tweet about the game, and I put Shackled City episode 88 is live over here at, and then I follow up with tonight we dine on the Sea Mother, but it replaces Sea Mother with Donkey's mom. How does that even make sense? How is that even
What?
trending?
Hey! I hear that Donkey's mom is a saint.
Not Donkey, Donkey, as in the YouTuber Donkey.
Yeah, you have to forget Sniper's old.
Truth.
That, and I don't know who Donkey is, and I don't follow
It's-
streamers, and
He's
I'm
a
not hip and cool like all
he's
of
a-
you
He's a
youngsters.
YouTuber.
he's a parody video gamer and YouTuber.
It's basically Ward. Imagine Ward with slightly less Benjamin Franklin in his genes. And you get Donkey.
So not Ward.
It's like Ward when he doesn't have his kite and key.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh yeah.
what?
I gotta go ahead and do my twatter thing.
That's okay. I'm getting... I'm still recovering. I feel like I've had an ailment. That laugh, like, shook some shit up in me that's been sitting on a shelf for a while, man. My innards are not right. Hashtag tabletop. Hashtag... I don't even know what else to hashtag, man. That's... I am done.
Hashtag my players are retards.
Find D&D. Find it. Or not. Or not. Don't find it. Dungeon.
Sword, do you really have a whole gun in PCP?
There we go.
Is there a thing like
man.
inspiration in 5e? I believe there is, isn't it?
No, not really. Inspiration is mostly a 5e thing, which allows you to go ahead and basically do a reroll. It's a reward for actually playing.
I thought
basically like the closest thing that I can think of is circumstantial bonuses. Advantage and disadvantage is just a clever mechanic that was created by the R&D staff over at Wizards, and I say clever because that's what people like herald as the greatest thing to ever come out of 5th edition. But that being said, like, it's useful, it's fun, it's funny, and people like the authenticity of it. But personally, I'm of the persuasion that it's just D&D at the end of the day. Like, I would much rather give my players a luck reroll so that they just can use it or utilize it. And you guys can do that too. If you didn't know, if we reach our goals tonight, which you can see beneath stream, let me go ahead and tell you exactly where if you're curious to know. Patrons, 0 of 2. Follows, 0 of 10. And retweets, 0 of 20. Every time we meet one of these goals, you guys have an opportunity of giving our players a luck re-roll. That's entirely up to you whom you want to give it to. We will run it in the way that you guys can do it via a vote. What is the...
Straw poll?
Straw poll, thank you. It would be a straw poll that you guys can do that. What's up, Oz? What's going on, buddy? Things are going pretty good. Going pretty good, actually. So let's take a look and see what our numbers are like now. Goodness gracious, I'm still recovering. Ugh.
He's got the vapors, guys. He's got the vapors.
I do, man. That was intense. Like, holy shit. So make sure you guys get the tweet out. Make sure you let everybody know. Let's close that. Like, come on now. Come on, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Hasbenya Sedity Sebeba. Oh, baby, a triple. Okay, guys. Copy link to tweet. Can we give a luck roll to the DM? Technically, yeah, you can. It's not something I've considered, but it's not something I'm out of the gate on. If that's something that you wanted to do, then by all means.
I'm going to go ahead and cut you off right there. If you've seen how much this man crits on us and tilts the table, no.
Get the tweet out. What is my opinion on the new Twitch app? The app, like the desktop app? I think it's just another way for them to kind of mock Discord. I mean, I don't really entirely know why, because they have Curse. Since they bought Curse and they've integrated it, Curse has been useful to them. That's because Curse is Curse. But the desktop app is just, it's just another thing, you know? Like, it's another thing. So I don't feel like it's necessary for a streamer to have, but it's a way to stay in contact with people who prefer that way of reaching out. Yeah, go ahead and get that out there. Let's go ahead and take a look at our follows. Let's see what our follows are like this evening.
Though I'll admit, ever since we picked up Discord, I prefer Discord just about over everything.
Oh shit, dude, so do I. So do I. Let's take a look at the dashboard. We have... Actually, we're at 11 follows tonight. Looks like tonight we have been followed by Tori Rose, by I can't remember the name of the first guy that followed, but we've got also Moal Kaseme, Jezebel, Suddenly Pandas, Ginger Snap, Exploding Dice. What's up, Exploding Dice? What's going on, man? Wisteria Shade, DM Cheshire Cat, Shalom Salom, and Saxophone 4 Daz. Thank you guys so much for those follows. I will make sure to update right now. And our count on that's 10 retweets, guys. That's 10 retweets. So we're halfway there. Can we get a straw poll up, please, on the first luck reroll?
I got you.
Thank you. Straw poll on the first luck reroll. Make sure to include myself in case they want to give it to me.
Already done.
Bear in mind, the person that takes the first luck reroll cannot get the second luck reroll. Or the third, even.
And it's out.
Hey, thank you.
Holy shit. Okay. I went ahead and did the vote, and it was just like 100% Bub.
Yep.
Yeah, I got that right away, too. Everyone has one vote, and Bub is 3.
I have a feeling we might be at a disadvantage here. Oh, it's evening out.
Really? You couldn't just go ahead and just say Jerrod? No, it's got to be Jerrod.
It's Jerrod, actually.
Oh, man.
I mean, I could have had you, like, just plain old Jerrod, but I know you don't like that name.
I chose that name. And Tony.
I mean, you can't say much. And Tony.
Exploding Dice. Wait a minute. Ren? Is that you? Why did you change your name?
Because he's in witness protection.
Am I wrong? I don't know. I feel like...
Did who change what now?
Ren. Ask Ren. Maybe he's still... I don't actually know if he's still here or not. Okay, let's take a look and see what we have tonight. While that's going out, we have some quirks and some things that are going on. First and foremost, we have Tits McGits coming in with 2 greater restorations. Greater restorations on our dear... Oh, goodness gracious, what is that? Dear Jerrod. 2d4. All right, Jerrod, you will heal. In this case, it's going to go to... Let's see how this is going to work. Let me see how this is going to work. D20, PS, FSRD. Thank you. What's up, Sloth? What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, between Strength, Dex, and Con, I've got 22 points that are gone.
Yo! That's huge.
Yeah! It's not nice. It's not great. I'm feeling it.
That's a lot. So the Snapchat...
Though
healing
the Dex was supposed to be temporary.
score
I'm not
damage.
sure if just a short rest or something.
Yeah, there's drain and then there's damage. You have to be able to remember which one is which.
Dex was... I want to say it was all drain. I don't think we actually did any damage.
Okay, so it dispels yada 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 yada.
Because I mean,
Okay.
as I remember, we were talking about it, and it was just like, oh, we just need to rest.
Oh, okay. Your choice here. Restoration spells cure your choice. So you get to choose. Which ability score?
Oh, shit. You said we have two. I have 2 of them, right?
You have 2 greater restos, yes. So
Let's go ahead and do Con on the first one.
all right, so here's your con. You heal 4.
It's a thing.
Did you want to use that again on your constitution? Or no, that's not.
We're going to
8
go ahead and
is...
do it on strength now.
Okay, and strength is 6.
Okay. Yeah, that was
That's not bad.
actually good.
That's
Well, I mean,
substantial.
it took my con to a straight 10, so I'm good there.
Holy shit. Oh, fuck. That's rich. That right there
Y'all
is
didn't
rich.
realize how fucked up I was.
No, I mean,
I
we
realized
already knew.
I'm there too. Ugh. I mean, granted, you had the leeches on like, what was it, 3 rounds more than I did?
Yeah, I
Two-
mean, don't
two,
get
3
me
rounds?
wrong. I love to go ahead and get a little bit extra at this point, but it is what it is.
Okay, all right. So that's that for you. So now we have our quirks. First and foremost, we have a quirk from Leah. Leah wants to quirk Sniper.
Because she loves me so.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's see. So Jerrod, you're going to be getting the first one. And from our dear Leah, she says she wants you to believe that you are the star of a reality show centered around your everyday life. You will talk to the camera. You will explain things. You get angry when things do not go your way or how you feel they should.
Oh, this one again.
Yes.
Yeah, that worked out real well the first time.
Sakata! Sakata, you're getting the next one from Leah. Number 42, roleplay. Character believes that he has been transported back in time and believes that absolutely everything he does should be groundbreaking to those around him.
I'm just reminded of that scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender. No, just Avatar: The Last Airbender with the marbles just...
So I essentially need to be careful because butterfly effect. And it's like,
Potentially?
if I do anything, it's just changed the future completely.
Do you remember... Did you ever watch Army of
Oh, yeah, I
Darkness?
love Click.
Did you ever watch Army of Darkness?
Yes, multiple times.
Do you remember when he's trying to show the serfs and the knights of his boomstick and the fact that he can make fire? He thought that
Yes.
was completely groundbreaking at the time, but they were like, "We can make fire, you idiot." However, they couldn't imitate the boomstick. So it's a bit more like that. And last but not least, this is actually coming down again on Sniper, and this is a permanent quirk. Sniper may only counter this at the cost of 40,000 reputation.
Thanks,
Guess
Turbo.
who's not getting countered?
Sniper.
Don't make it worse than it is. Just do it like a Band-Aid. Rip it off.
You think that you are a different person every time you wake up, and that your previous selves are all enjoying their stay in Elysium in the afterlife.
Are you sure you don't want to counter that?
Dude, I don't have the cash to counter
How much?
that.
Wait, how much rep do you have?
I love how you asked me this when you could just look it up.
Because your name's fucking long to type. Faster than you can type rep. Get out of here.
It's accurate.
Because your name is long.
TheSniperGoat, yes.
I got
yeah,
23.
no. I was gonna say
You're over halfway.
I was gonna say we could give you rep if you swear to not be a dumbass and not
They could-
stick your hand at things.
they
and
could
cause us to
techni-
die a painful death.
They could technically bankroll you the rest, but it's really their call and how many favors you have, because I don't know if Klaus is going to roll it.
I don't know if they love
That's
me
all.
enough
It's
for
honestly
that.
on Will.
And I mean, the thing about it is, I would be all right with this if it weren't for the fact that this is an established character with a history to the area. And this is basically saying
Let me check something real quick.
he's waking up with a whole new personality every day. I mean, if he was just a random character, that'd be great, but we've got plot involving him.
Are
Holy
you finally
shit.
happy that Turbo has 0 rep?
Yeah. I didn't realize Turbo was so low now.
Yeah, he just blew his load right here.
Yeah, I figured.
There you go. Fuck you, Turbo. For all the times you put wild magic on me, you bitch.
Oh, Pepper. A lot of the times they get this reputation is from my 24-hour streams. On 24-hour streams, I have a 5 times rep gain. So instead of gaining, I'm explaining to Pepper. So instead of them only getting 20 rep per dollar, they get 100 rep to the dollar. So it's literally 1 penny equals 1 reputation. So they'll donate like $20 here or $30 there, things of that nature. And they have been sitting in the stream with this bot for the last couple of years. They've gained a lot of reputation just by kind of sitting in here. Sniper, you have countered the permanent quirk. You no longer suffer from the fact that you could be Alan tomorrow, which might be a good thing. All right.
My name is Alan Skellerang. What? There's more of you? Oh God, no!
Yeah.
Well,
Titch,
you have
I
it
would
there,
have gone
folks.
ahead and picked that up if it weren't for the, whole plot business. If it was a brand new character, I'd have done that as a, I would have done that wholeheartedly because that did sound interesting. Keep
Yeah.
that one on the back burner.
God bless indeed. Look at you guys, man. You're helping each other out, donating rep left and right. That's so kind of you. All right, guys. So
Now watch Jerrod die this session.
how
I think
fucked would that
Will's
be?
fuck Turbo.
Oh man. All right. So let's commence where we left off. We left off with basically everything coming to an end. What happened? What was the very, very last thing?
There was a goblin rounding the corner, and then after that, Klaus gave Jerrod a nice shock because Jerrod was screaming, "Shock me, you bastard!" So
Yeah.
he shocked him,
And
killing the
Charlotte
spider
died. Yeah.
that Jerrod had in his armor for a few
Oh,
sessions.
that's right. That's
Moment of
right.
silence.
Yep, and we left
Yeah,
off
hang
the
on.
moment of silence for Charlotte.
Press F to pay respects.
Yeah, digs
We
out
all-
for Charlotte.
We all paid our respects for the dear Charlotte.
If Jerrod dies, I'm rage quitting life.
Does anyone actually know why it's F to pay respects?
Because
It's,
Call of Duty.
Yeah, it was a Call of Duty Advanced
Meme.
Warfare.
Yeah,
I think
it was.
yeah.
It was a.
It's like the first thing in the it's like the first thing in the campaign. You walk up to like one of your fallen
And it
comrades'
says
coffins.
press F to pay your
Yeah.
respect. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
so
after that,
F,
it's
F is the
detailed.
key. It's asking you to press.
Yeah.
I get it. It
Ah,
had to like symbolize a word. It was an
Why F,
abbreviation
though?
for something.
Because
F is
weird
the action
people-
key in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
figured.
it's right next to WASD, so makes
I'm
sense.
surprised. It's usually E though for the use.
It depends. I've had a lot of games that do one or the other.
Yeah. Well, F
Yeah.
is usually flashlight. in those
Jekko
games.
just asked, and,
Some of them.
and now you can explain it.
Yeah.
Maybe explain it.
Yeah, Ghost.
No,
No,
that's
this
why
wasn't
I
just
brought it
a
up.
spider.
Okay.
This spider saved my life.
It was
This
a
spider
white
removed
it was a-
parasites.
It was an albino tarantula that hid in his armor and was his little pet.
It
And he
removed
just completely
parasites
forgot.
from his body, and he had a lot of parasites.
Yeah, and he just forgot that it existed when he said, "Hey, shock me."
It kept me from getting worms.
He essentially was like, "Shock me, daddy! Get me the jumper cables!" And just he was busy thinking about other things.
Oh, did you give the rep back to Turbo?
no. He donated $166 to stream.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, don't do that. I want my
No, no.
rep back. Okay, so I have my crippling addiction. I get to mock monsters, and
Yes.
I act like I'm on a reality show. Thank you, Leah. I'll remember this on one of our other games.
Guys, if you're curious to know how much something costs, instead of asking me personally in a PM and just slowing things down, mucking up the work of the machine, actually go to the table and look. Everything is spelled out for you. You just scroll down. Talking to you, Turbo. Yeah. Overburdened by a heavy satch containing solitary chromosome. Yes. Yes.
I deserve that one. All right, but yeah, let's go ahead and get rolling.
Yes,
Anyone else have
please.
anything to add?
Oh shit! Not to my knowledge. I think we have spent enough time discussing the events that transpired last time.
So what happened on episode 63? Specifically 63.
I seem to recall Austin got fucked. It's the
No, thank you.
by the way, Bub, you won the straw poll.
Boom.
Hey, nice! I'll take it.
It's still sitting at 19 votes, so yeah.
Usually go up to 30.
Nice, guys. Can we get a relink on that, please? Like,
Yeah.
get your votes in, guys. Let's At least get to 30 votes.
I linked the results.
You definitely just linked the results page.
Click on the one from InYou. Yeah, let's get that. God damn it, Turbo. All right.
Another quirk.
It's not another quirk. Yeah, Turbo, fine. If it makes him happy, it makes him happy.
If it makes you happy...
63 could have been the session
It
team you
can't
had. You're right,
be that
Prophet.
bad. Or if it makes you happy.
I don't actually remember. How long did Risasi last? Like, how many? Was it like 10 sessions?
I think it was like
Really
8 or 9.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I
very
don't
long.
think it hit double digits.
No.
Yeah. But
You-
then all
you-
before
you're
that
not-
was Teamia.
You're not with the big boys yet.
I'm sorry.
You're not with the one session.
Is there an anyone but Austin option? There is, in fact. Guys, fuck it. I'm going to go vote, too. I haven't voted yet. I'm going to vote!
I
Rock
haven't
the
yet
vote!
to get the luck reroll, so I don't really care at this point. I don't account for it.
Well, we've gotten 13 votes since it was reposted, so someone wasn't paying attention earlier.
I see 32 votes total, so that's huge,
Yeah,
guys.
we were
Yeah,
at 19
32.
before.
Nice.
So,
Thank you,
yeah,
cats, very
Bubbernaut
much.
still.
Yes, it looks like I'm going to run away with this one. 31% of the votes go to me. That means next luck reroll, I actually cannot get. Remember, guys, you can influence this. Looky what came in 2 days early. Oh,
I hope
damn it,
Bub
Paul.
votes for Bub.
I voted for Jerrod. He's going to need it.
I hope there's a con save somewhere later in this dungeon specifically for him. That's my hope.
Let's see. We'll go ahead and share this out one more time so you guys can make sure to get on the Twitter. There's the Twitter. Look at the tweet. Tweet it out. Democracy is so great. It really is. Draco, it really is. Guys, go ahead and get your notification out. We're going to take the last look and see how many tweets that we have. I'm going to take a look. You guys can actually go ahead. You don't have a Twitter? Well, make one. It's free. What?
You still don't need Twitter to see it. By the way, just
Yeah.
so you know, the more you know.
Pum pum pum.
Guys, looks like we're at
the more he
12.
knows, the whoosh.
We're at
I was
12
doing
right
the
now. 12 retweets.
imagination.
Properties, 12. Oh, gotcha. I understand. I understand now. Bam.
That's
Everybody's like,
Spooky
when the
Mouse Caparos.
When the fuck are we
I
actually
agree.
going to play
Good
D&D?
name.
That's what people want to know.
Wait, we actually played.
Hey! It looks like we're
I
at 14.
thought we just were the placeholders and then the real players come in. Or wait, are we
Well-
not doing that tonight?
We're the benchwarmers.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
14,
we're the
actually.
warm-up
Oh,
for
shit.
Thursday and Friday's games.
We're the comedic relief of the week.
Have you seen Fridays? Have you?
Oh, I
Did
have.
you
How
watch
it plays.
Fridays? Holy
I listen
shit!
to Fridays.
That was
I
wild.
listen to most of Fridays. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was wild. Plus, how can you forget on Thursday? Thursday game opens up with Bloody's character punting the fucking the
Cora.
cardboard cutout in the crotch. Why is there a cardboard cutout in a
Cardboard.
group? I don't know. I'm gonna kick it right in the cunt. What? Why would you? Don't trust it. It looks shifty. It's got shifty eyes. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to explain this to her later, but okay.
I still think my favorite quote from the night is when Astra was talking about getting Bloody a toaster. And she's like, I don't need a toaster! A toaster can't help me get through life! Or something like that.
That's right. Hoofing the front butt. That's exactly right, Carta. That's so good. Oh, yeah, that's right. They tried to catch the rat as well. That was a horrible event. Kill me, please. All right. We last left off with you guys right down here. There was the shenanigans with the lightning, the leeches, the mimic creature that had been punted into the water, and alas, your fighter, Red, decided, you know what? I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to walk all the way away. And you guys did so good without me. I'm the fighter.
I mean, I'm not jumping into the pool of leeches, and I'm not going to go anywhere near Sniper with a whole bunch of leeches on him. Fuck that. When you
Well,
know
you're
jumping leeches.
Not with that kind of attitude, you won't.
But when I went up there, I saw something rounding the corner. So
Yes.
spooky.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Do you recall where in particular?
That was to the right. It was over
Yes. Bam. This way. That's accurate. Okay. Okay.
here. See, I can remember some things.
Meanwhile,
right.
Jerrod's going to take a knee on the stairs and kind of just look over to the camera. So, guys, kind of zoom in. This is my Tony Actors Award. Picking Charlotte up off the stairs.
She was so young, so innocent, so.
So,
Wrap? Excellent. Okay, moving on.
how is the situation looking down here between the three of you? We have Horam, Jerrod, and Klaus. Klaus, you said that you were like...
Right?
Klaus
I'm passed
is...
out at this point.
Yeah, he is passed out. It's true.
Wait,
Horam,
you
this
guys
is
What?
actually where you chime in, since Jerrod is apparently completely lost. I know what you're thinking. We've not ever given you an opportunity to roleplay, but now's your time to shine, baby. Last time this happened, you shifted a size category and charged through doors, allowing your comrades to kill innocent people. Now's a good
Accurate.
chance.
Remember that.
Now's a good chance for you to step it up and show us what you got.
Okay. First off,
It's like, I can do this, Dad.
I can do this. I want to go. I want to go check on Will because Will's dying and he's on the staircase where Sniper just fell down into the water.
Okay,
I think
all right,
that's not suggested.
sure.
Right now, I'm more concerned about my spider than I am about the sorcerer who saved my life. But only because
Gee, thanks.
animals tend to go ahead and get a higher rating with the fans. And I'm
That's
trying
true.
to get sponsored by the ASPCA.
It's true.
Good luck with that.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Now go ahead and get back to work, Jim Face.
Damn, I just called you out.
I don't even know what that means.
I am bereft as well, so why don't you just run
Okay.
with it?
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna prance over here. I'm gonna go check out what's going on with this guy, and I want to try and carry him up the stairs so that he's not dying on the stairs.
And because I'm not a diva, and I like to go ahead and do my part around here, I'm going to go ahead and take his feet and help. Because
All right, strength
that's-
checks, please, from both of you.
Yeah.
Sniper's just gonna daintily lift him up by one leg, of going, I'm helping!
21.
21.
22.
Hey.
Very
Even
good.
sad, I have a bigger strength mod than you.
I mean, I don't need strength because all of my rolls are based off charisma.
Oh god, I'm so sore though. Oh, it's time I went ahead and popped in Excedrin extra strength.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, let's carry him up these stairs now.
It's true.
I wish I had an Excedrin extra strength, man. I could...
Very good. Wait, you're supposed to have 7 more strength?
No, I'm just 4 shy now, as far as my modifier goes.
Okay, all right. I was like, Jesus.
my base is
H
22.
Christ.
Me is heavy strong.
Okay, as you guys usher him upward into the previous room, remember, Sakata, it depends on what you say here, because they're currently trying to help your ally up. Shoulder to shoulder, leg up. Are you just going to kind of wait? Dagger
Well,
drawn?
I'm sitting in the middle of the room, and when they come in, I was gonna tell them about it. So
Okay. Well, go ahead and move your characters up into the room.
whenever I see Horam dragging Klaus along with Jerrod, I'm just gonna turn to him and say, by the way, we're not alone in here, and by alone in here, I mean that there's something around that corner, and I'm gonna point my scythe towards the door.
At this point, Jared's going to kind of like walk over and pick up his sword that he left on the wall.
Does somebody here have light cast on them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jerrod.
Jerrod has light cast on him, and
Yeah.
Red has his bullseye lantern.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I know red has his bullseye lantern, but I wasn't sure where the additional light was coming from.
Yeah, snipper.
Also, I see everything because I'm
Dark vision.
not human.
Sure.
Like, he's
I mean,
wondering
that
about
makes
the
sense.
shadow shifting.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious. I'm like, why the fuck are the shadows shifting? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I have light cast.
Like, it doesn't give me light. It gives me like a shadowed area behind everything.
All that happens while I am still steaming off from having been electrocuted.
Yes.
Just gonna pick up my sword and be like, my old friend.
Okay.
My arm is complete.
God damn it.
So, you have 3 directions before you. What do you do?
So, are we gonna go through there? Or are we gonna go chase what ran down that corner? Or are we gonna go back here and I'm just gonna point behind me to the door?
Well, if there's a higher power that lives down here, then I'd assume this little goblin already went and told him, so it doesn't matter if we chase him down now, unless we can catch him in time and we're not the quickest of people.
Jerrod's gonna turn to the rest and just be like, I came down here to kick ass and hug my parents, and I am all out of parents.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Jerrod, what kind of monsters do you think are down here? Since we've just experienced whatever that was that grabbed your hand.
Sucky ones.
That's not good.
Roll knowledge engineering to go ahead and get more of an idea as to what kind of creatures would be in this area.
I was waiting to what kind of creature there was to see what you impersonated as.
Sure. Go ahead. Give me a knowledge. From the information that has been given to you, plus given the biome and the structure that you're in, it's a Kuatoa. This is the home of the local Kuatoans in the dark reaches of the Underdark. You're likely to find other types of creatures down here. You may see any type of Underdark race, such as a Drow, Zverfneblin, a Dwergar. There's a number of things that you guys can encounter. Cave fishers. There's a lot of things that you can find in the Underdark itself, but from everything that you've been given humidity, the dampness, the structures itself, plus the things that you've seen, your best guess is to just determine that it's the Kuatoas.
I'm trying to remember, Sakata. Were you still dead when I first came on the scene?
Yeah, mostly.
You remember how I was dealing with a lot of frog shit when I came back?
I heard about it. I heard frog people are your specialty.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and run into a lot of fish people now.
Like the one on the boat?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, I'm not quite sure I would go ahead and say that was a Kua. No, that was a Kua. What? I keep screwing the name up in my head. I don't have my lines. Okay, stop judging me! But, yeah,
Judging?
anyways. Yeah, just fish people. So, we're gonna have sushi tonight.
Would I know
My people will call
anything-
your people.
Would I know anything about what's going on from knowing Blood Dual Pool?
From
Know
knowing
anything about the followers?
the Sea Mother, it's any like almost borderline Aquan or water-based race. It could be a number, but like looking down here, man, you know that the followers tend to lean. What?
She built them out nicely.
Will you? I'm busy.
Can I show?
Yes, you can show You can show them Betty.
I don't because it's mine. I don't want
Is it black?
people are gonna.
It's not exactly a secret.
It is black.
A black
Sure.
Betty?
Bam blam.
Leslie put the dog in a bra.
I've seen a
Man.
picture of
I'm
Bub in a
pretty
bra
sure
too.
that falls under animal cruelty at this point.
Oh my
It's like
god.
a toy dog, right?
No, she's a girl. Her name's Betty.
Betty can be a boy's name.
No, it can't. Betty can't be a boy. What the fuck? Where the fuck are you from?
Are you assuming my gender?
No, I'm not assuming your gender. Are you assuming my dog's gender?
Yes.
She prefers them or they.
Yeah, she prefers the pronouns them or they.
Hey, Betty. You comfy, girl? I don't know why you're in that hairy-ass bra now, but...
She made it hairy.
She's gonna choke herself.
She's not gonna choke herself.
Jesus Christ.
To be fair, Betty is stacked.
To be fair, Betty is stacked. Yeah, she's rocking. She's rocking. Go on now. I'm working.
Okay, sorry.
Go on.
She's leaving. Just saying goodbye.
Later!
I love you. I'll be going to bed soon.
Okay. Alright.
So, Jerrod and Sakata, I don't think it's just going to be fish people. From what I know about the Sea Mother, it's going to be more along the lines of anything that comes from the water mixed with anything that comes from land.
If we kill anything, do we piss off the boat guy?
More than likely, but hey,
I
like you
don't
said,
know.
I'm one of the blessed. You're with me. You're cool. We're good. We're Gucci.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't. I'm gonna turn to Horam and say, "Do you think he's blessed? Blessed? Blessed?"
I'd say it was more of a curse.
Yeah, as Jerrod looks at them with those wild fever eyes.
It's like saying
So-
he's blessed with HIV.
Oh, God.
You've got the gift of AIDS.
He passed the test, though.
All right. So if we at least know what we're gonna be fighting, should we go? I'm gonna point to Klaus and say, or do we just throw him over our shoulders and take him along?
I don't want
Hold on
to
a second,
live
guys.
in
Something's really
alone
uncomfortable.
here.
Jared's going to go ahead and reach back and feel at his pack and notice that there's a new lump from,
That's cancer.
from his gods. Hey, I am kind of turning into a shark. That is possible, but no. Kind of slinging his bag off. He's going to dig in and he's going to be like, oh, my dealer came back.
Your dealer?
Pulling out his pot, his potion. We don't do drugs, kids.
Wait, when did an alchemist come and see you?
Shh! Don't question it. Don't question it. Just somebody got a hooker. I need tits to snort this off of.
I'm gonna look at Klaus. I think.
Nope, not today.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Fine,
usually they'll allow it, but not today.
God, I swear to God, these low-paying gigs, man. He's gonna go ahead and pop the cork, start pouring it on his, pouring it on the web of his stomach. He's just gonna be like, "Oh God, yes! Oh."
Horam, does he have a problem? Do we need to?
He has a lot of problems.
Yeah, but you're not. There, I guess there's bigger ones.
It could be a doorknob.
Can I get a perception, please, from everyone that's awake, that's conscious?
It's a real nice perception.
Is he snorting a liquid? Yes. He was, in fact, snorting a
I'd
liquid.
imagine him pouring it all over his hand, just going. Just trying to get
No.
every last
He's
drop.
been at this so long, he's got a divot.
That's why you didn't want your hand chopped off.
Yeah, that was my snorting hand, man.
So,
You had the nail
which
in
of these
everything.
which of these is the perceptions here? The only one that I think I see is Sakata's.
That was
Horam's-
my
I was just
Two
rolling
above
my
it.
potion.
Horam's is what?
2 above. It's 13.
Oh, you have the 13 then. Okay, the 13. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not
All right.
great.
And we're doing perception?
Perception, please.
I see nothing.
Jerrod, you were just too into your potion vial. It looks as if Horam is also kind of flabbergasted as to what's transpired. Sakata, where the black orb has since been removed, you see that there is, in the neck of the statue, it appears that there are 4 almost encrusted vials of liquid that seem to be nestled in the neck. You can tell that they have since been corked.
Walk up to him. I'm gonna. Hey, Mr. Potion Man, do you see these? There seems to be four little vials in here.
Say what? Huh? Vials? Where?
I'm gonna, without touching them, I'm going to just casually point at them. Horam, you're a healer, right? Do you have any, good use of this? I know this technology is kind of rare.
I could use the potions and then use them in emergencies, but I know not much of healing potions. I'm more of divine healing.
Yeah, well, somebody already went ahead and pointed out there were 4 questionable vials. Jerrod's grabbing them.
When he goes to grab them, I'm gonna slap his hand.
What?
Have you not learned?
I mean, go ahead, make an attack at this point. I'm
not putting my hand in anything. I'm picking something up.
If you're going to make
strength plus base.
If you're just going to make it like basically you're trying to slap his hands away, you're trying to prevent him from grabbing something. Just give me a CMB versus his CMD.
Okay.
What is your CMD, Jerrod?
Currently 24 after all the drains.
Currently 24. Okay.
I did that wrong. Hold on. Well, it doesn't matter anyways. I do not.
You're right.
No. When you did the 20 space 1, I think it just naturally rolls a 1.
No, it doesn't.
No, it full on rolled it.
All right, yeah. So he's just gonna go ahead and like.
Okay.
Fuck
all
off,
right.
bitch.
So basically, like, you attempt to slap his hand away. As you attempt to slap his hand away from the open nape in the neck, he basically like you whiff. You swing a little too early. And his hand just kind of looks at you as he just shies away from that, and he's like, "You fuck off!" And he seems to grab them rapidly from the neck, breaking the crust that was placing him there in the neck.
And I'm going to be looking for that lovely, red color.
Well, in this world, all potions are green. All healing potions are green. Yes.
I thought they were all red. Okay. Yeah.
Nope. They're green.
That lovely green color.
Yes. Interestingly enough, they're all green in color. They seem to irk the finest type of green. It is vibrant. Each of these are, in fact, very vibrant green.
Oh, this is going to be the dank shit.
All right, Jerrod, you can hold on to them, but if I find you smuggling them when they're not necessary, I will no longer allow you to carry potions with you. And I'll only hand them to you when you require them.
Yeah, while he's cracking the top off one and just kind of...
God damn it.
Where would he be smuggling them? I'm curious.
He smuggles them in his anus.
Hey, he could cheek them.
I mean, he already has doorknobs up his anus. I'm sure.
He's just going to throw a few potions up there, too. Look, it's really roomy.
It's not a fucking backpack.
I would put them in my magic bag if I still had one.
Yeah.
You should not let it eat all of your objects next time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Roll back about 10 episodes. Everybody
all right, so
understand.
You're going to knock back one of these potions.
If they're potions, yeah. Well, I mean, no matter what they are.
It's actually liquid cement.
Sure. You will heal 29.
Holy shit.
You will heal 29.
See if I can. Yeah, I'm feeling comfy now.
Do not listen. Literally.
I can't hear you over Daddy.
I'm gonna cut both your hands off.
Really glad that I'm passed out for this.
Now, all of this being said, Klaus has sustained. I mean, he's unconscious. He's sustained a decent amount of damage over the top of himself. You could afford to, throw a potion his way. Just a suggestion. I know that you've got a thing for them, but being in a situation like this,
I'm going to say that I'm going to go ahead and push for diplomacy on this.
Okay, well, you don't have to be diplomatic with me. I'm just encouraging the two people that aren't doing anything to think for the other people in the group.
I was literally going to, but I figured Will wouldn't like us shoving random potions down his throat.
I don't think he's going to argue.
If you want to shove a random potion down my throat, how about checking my bag,
Hey, I'm going to
diplomacy Jerrod into
pop
giving
the cork
him a
and do it
potion.
as a suppository. I volunteer for that.
Jerrod,
What?
just hand over one of the potions. We kind of
No,
need to
get
heal
your
our sorcerer.
No, Sakata was trying to go ahead and keep him away from me. Why?
I mean,
Why?
you can keep
I would-
the
no,
other
I
one.
wasn't keeping
You
him
can
away
keep
from
the
you.
other one.
Why can't you let me be happy?
Jerrod, you have a problem.
No, you got a problem.
Yes, it's your
And you're
problem.
stupid.
Is this really what the past was like? Christ.
Stupidity is. Yeah, I know. I don't understand what's going on right now. Why?
Perception, please.
If-
Jerrod, Horam,
If
Sakata.
required or not. I'm in depth in this conversation. I rolled a 7.
Jesus Christ.
All
right,
My paranoia is starting to kick in.
Sakata, Jerrod, you two both hear a voice coming from the eastern wing of the area that you're at.
They're back.
You! Stupid! He already ran. They'll hear you. Quit yelling. It's coming from the eastern wing of the area, an area where you cannot immediately see. It appears that there is an iron portcullis that seems to be blocking some of the way here that's preventing you down this hall. But it looks like it opens up to the left and to the right.
I'm gonna push past Jerrod and go to the door.
I don't have to be quiet anymore, Mom. I'm my own man.
And I want to quietly open the door and look down the hall. Like,
Okay,
yeah, open.
Where you're at immediately, there is a series of bars. Looking at this, there is an iron portcullis that is blocking the hallway.
Oh, for the door itself? Does it...
Yes, right here,
Yeah,
right
no,
where you're at. There's an
okay.
iron portcullis in the way.
Yeah,
Give me
I know.
perception, please.
Okay.
Oh, I was about to say Jared's gonna follow along.
That went from a 19 to a 3. Game.
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Perception from Jerrod, since you're there too.
Okay. But yeah, he's gonna be like, Horam, we'll talk later. Kind of stuff him away, and not much better.
Not much better,
Perfect.
in fact. The voice coming from the northern half now, from where you're currently standing, you hear it. It's there, on the wall. On the wall, reach in. Reach in. Touch the wall. It's there.
Okay. Jared's gonna be like, well, that's worked out for me before, and just reach out and start grabbing along the wall past the portcullis.
All right, give me
I'm
a
gonna look at him and
blinded
just
perception.
go, do you not like your arms?
Another perception.
Yes, please. You
Is that
cannot
from both or
see,
just
but
him?
it's just him.
Okay.
Very good. As you begin reaching in, you feel that there is some kind of lever mechanism. It's not like an up and down, however, it feels like it is a turn wheel. Which way do you go?
Well, given that it's my right arm and it's on the wall, I'm gonna try and pull first, so counterclockwise.
Okay, as you begin to pull, it seems to make a stop, and you're hearing this almost grating noise of metal on stone.
Okay, that wasn't right. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Okay, and he'll go ahead and kind of reach towards the bottom and try and pull it up.
As you begin to pull upward, it begins to spin clockwise from the 12 o'clock to almost a 6 o'clock position. And as this begins to happen, the mechanism will click, and in tandem, the door begins to swing, or not the door, the portcullis begins to swing upward immediately. Give me a not perception, but a reflex, please.
Yes, because I want to keep this arm.
No.
Yeah,
That's how you use it. No, you don't.
This is my stroking arm. It's not as important, but I need it.
That's perfect. That's perfect. You're actually, like, the way that the bars are inset, you find yourself reaching through, your face flat against the stone as you're kind of turning this thing clockwise. And as it begins to turn, you feel the bars immediately sliding against your arm. And as you react, your muscles kind of tighten up and you find yourself unable to quickly pull your arm through. And this thing lifts up quickly so. And with a slam, it begins to lift your body off the ground. Your arm is now pinned between the bottom of the portcullis itself and the ceiling as it's on set. It is still pushing, crushing your arm. Horam, Sakata. He's lifted off the ground at this point.
I could cut his arm off.
Once he got all pissy and ran off, I was going to kneel down and give Klaus a couple lay on hands because He's not okay.
How
Take 2
high
points
up
of damage.
Is the portcullis open enough to where I can actually go under it?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go under it and then go to the mechanism and spin it back.
Ow! Guys, I'm not insured, please.
Take another point of damage as this is holding you up in place. You feel it like it's almost cinching your armor down over the top of the meat of your arm. As you begin to wind this back, the portcullis immediately drops down. With a loud, almost deafening thunk, you hear the chain falling. As the fulcrum swings, it slams back down. Your arm becomes free yet again.
Reflex?
No, you will not. Actually,
Thank you.
yes. Give me reflex. This one is going to be very hard for you to fail.
Nat 1. Oh, shit! Nat 20. Easy.
Very good. Very good.
I
You were
land
able
on
to...
both toes and I just cure away, you know.
You push yourself backward and your arm is free. You see that there is a huge pinch in the armor itself. This was a lot of pounds per square inch that was being compressed down upon the thickest part of your arm. However, at this point, you see that Sakata...
No, yeah, sorry, I forgot to move.
Sakata, you are inside of the room itself, and you're looking at the wall.
When I see his arm come free, I'm gonna spin it back so open again.
Sure. And with another audible noise, the fulcrum spins, the chain raises, and it rises yet again.
It'll stay open, right?
Yes, it will in fact stay open.
I'm gonna walk back and say, "What did I tell you about your arm again?"
Hey, who opened it?
Stop talking! Stop it! They'll hear you!
Perception.
Just stop!
What? Okay, fine.
That wasn't me? Hello? New phone, who dis?
Walking in, peering through a series of the bars before you, immediately in front of you after the portcullis is raised. Taking a look at some of the area. Beyond this portcullis is a hallway running north and south. Along its east walls is a series of cells divided by the solid masonry and enclosed by portcullises of their own. The bars are set only a few inches apart. Inset in the wall to the north is an iron lever pointing straight up. As you look through, right here, Jerrod.
Yo.
You see. Let's see here. Tall, pretty slender. It looks like the fur of this individual, it starts black and it sort of fades to brown in the various parts of its fur. It seems to have a very torrid maw, but you can actually tell, like, over his face, it looks kind of simple. Let's go with that for easy terminology. It looks to be very simple. His eyes are like
chromosome 2?
wide and bubbly. He appears to be drooling. He is adorned with a darkened cape, and his body looks to be of like that of a seasoned adventurer, but this particular individual is not speaking any common tongue. You can't seem to dictate immediately what it is that what is going on with him. This particular figure doesn't look to be human in the nature that you guys are, covered in fur, a lot of interesting features. Jerrod, give me a wisdom check.
Yeah. Whew. Okay, so
Good thing you have a lot of that.
no, so
Nice.
I'm a fighter. I'm not wise. I'm
You're not
brave.
sure. You're not sure. You think you've seen this race before, but you can't quite pinpoint it. Horam.
Is it a dungeon dwelling race?
Can I get my heels off?
Yeah, you can get. What are you using? Your
I
channel
was using
ability?
My lay on hand, yeah.
Your lay on
Will,
hands.
because he's not okay.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and hit him with a lay on hands. That's totally fine. How about you, Sakata? What are you doing here?
I was gonna go over to Jerrod if you found something.
He has in fact. He's
I found
kind of
a
like
thing.
peering through the bars, looking at an individual who appears to be drooling, is wearing common clothes, looks to be
Hey, you
very
should switch spots with me, Sniper.
promisingly strong build, but you can't seem to determine the initial race. As you look in, You need to affix your lantern. There you go.
I'd hold it up, yeah.
Looking inward, give me a wisdom check, please.
I was about to say the same thing as Sniper. Is it a dungeon race, or is it...
It can be found in dungeons, but it's
a bit common enough that a dungeoneering role would cover.
Oh fuck, feasibly? Feasibly?
Can I roll that instead?
I'm not looking for anything crazy. Just give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
Very good.
That was wisdom, yeah.
You've encountered this race in the past, though this one seems to be a bit different. He's not as slouched. He doesn't appear to be, like, bloodied and gashed multiple times over. This one appears to be very simple, but has the body of a seasoned adventurer. This is a bugbear. Mouth agape, drooling over himself. He just peers onward.
Man, he had that good shit.
Begins to turn in his cell. As he begins to turn in the cell, you see that he kind of turns almost a little too simply. Something is very off. As he turns back around, give me a new perception, please, from you, Sakata.
Damn.
Very good. Very good. As you're looking over his character, you see that there is something that appears to be attached to the back of his neck. In a way that it's like at the base of the skull, back of the neck, and there's something that is draped around the throat, even. It looks to be living. Like some kind of parasite. Something that has attached itself to the nape of the neck and seems to be drawing on this particular character, which may result in the current lack of intelligence. Something more is going on, that's for sure. However, there are more cells. You guys can determine what you would like to do from here.
I'm not putting my hand in that.
No. Don't. Because if you... Knowing you, that will not go well.
It looks like it's just trying to drain its intelligence. We both know I don't got any of that. But yeah, Jerrod's going to move south.
Sure. As you move south, moving to the southern half of these cells, you encounter what looks to be a halfling. A halfling dabbling in magic.
Hey, little guy.
Peering back with his bulbous eyes.
I love kids. They cook with these shows. What's up? Hi.
He attempts to do some very intricate casting with his hands, but as the snap begins to happen of the spell, it just kind of winces out. It is then that you notice that the floor itself begins to illuminate. Something is preventing his spell casting.
Can I...
Somebody's having performance problems, right?
Can I see if he has the thing around his neck?
This particular character does not. Give me perception, though.
For both of us?
This character is yes. This character is not hairy, so you can clearly see that nothing is wrapped around his neck. However, Sakata, when you begin looking around the room in the far left corner, so in this case, if you're looking at the map, it's the northeastern corner. There is what looks to be some kind of parasitic creature that has been like collapsed upon itself, stepped on, crushed, and it's just kind of there, just a bulbous lump.
I'm gonna hold out the line and say, so you're not like that bugbear over there, right? Not. Can you speak?
Of course I can speak.
Well.
What do you find me for, a fool?
No, but I find this guy is a fool, and I still walk around with him.
It's true, he does. Wait a minute.
Did you kill that thing in the corner?
Yes, I did.
Any clue what it is, or was it fighting to survive?
Oh, it fought hard enough, but... A magician like myself has many tricks and talents, and I was not about to have that chew on my brain.
Oh, you're a magician. Oh man, I love those. Used to have them, at parties when I was a kid and everything. And well, sorry for reminiscing, but yeah. So having a little performance anxiety there, right? I take a pill for that.
Is there something that you wanted to say? Something that you felt like you needed to talk about?
Well, we're new here. We're kind of just shopping around. You're locked in a dungeon. I figured we'd go ahead and just kind of see if you were okay. I mean, unless you like it in there, which is cool. Not
Oh, yes.
judge.
There's nothing I like more than being locked in this paltry... What do you even call this? This cage. One does not capture magic. This is not fair.
Oh.
You can't do this to magic.
It seems to be working.
Cool.
Quite effectively so.
I've almost found my
if
way
you're
out.
good, man. Great. Sakata, let's go.
No, wait, no, hold on. My abilities are still useful. You could help me out of here, and
Look,
I
don't doubt your usefulness. I've seen multiple things that love the magics. But you have to understand, we're not in a place where everything's known to be quite friendly and, helpful.
No. I personally have experienced this myself. I find myself Jerrod, halfling sorcerer extraordinaire. I am a weathered individual in procuring magical people and properties, and I happen to fall into a trap by the people that are native here. Listen, it's neither here nor there. I've come to find someone who bears a marking by the name of Splinter Shield. And I was taken hostage. I'm here against my will. I wish
Why were you...
I was
Yeah,
larger.
Sakata, shh. Yeah, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Wait, no, please don't. As you guys
We'll
begin
be
to walk
right back.
away,
Chill.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
and he's
my hand on-
actually pull Sakata along. Just a little, just enough to go ahead and get out of immediate earshot and be like, dude, we got a fucking paladin.
Yeah, go
Why
grab
bother asking him questions? If he's evil, he's gonna lie. If he's good, our pally will see it. Let the brick go ahead and do his job.
Go get the brick. I'll stay here.
go
Right,
get the brick.
That being said, go ahead and check these other cells, man. See if there's anything else.
You guys do know you're about 15 feet away and I can still hear you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we assume that if we're not looking at you and signing while we're doing it.
Okay.
So,
So-
hey, yo, Brick. What up, bro?
While he does that, I want to go back up to the prisoner and say, so, why were you here for Splinter Shield? Who is and why?
Wait, what? You know? How do you know Zenith Splinter Shield? Why are you here?
You just told me his name. Now I know his name is Zenith Splinter Shield. I'm just curious as to why anyone would come to the Underdark looking for him. He has to be pretty important.
Well, information is very important in this day and age. I know that well, I'm on the other side of the bars, and you're on the outside looking in, but you happen to have knowledge. And knowledge is power, almost as powerful as magic. Why don't you tell me something, and I will impart something upon you?
How about we do it the other way around?
Sakata's one of the weakest in the room.
How about this? You tell me first of all why you came for Splinter Shield, besides the information.
Break, that way. Just give it a peek. Just a little peek.
When Horam comes down the hallway, I'm gonna put my hand up for a second, just to give him to stop.
I was finding my way here to locate Zenith Splinter Shield. I had upon myself invisibility cast. And then I stepped on something at the wrong place, at the wrong time, and voila. I was captured. These frogmen came from nowhere, And now I'm here. They seem to have some kind of vile poison. Something that can render me unconscious quickly. And now I'm, well, stuck in a room, and I have these arcane markings on the floor, which, well, it prevents me from casting my spells. And I find this a problem.
I'm gonna pull Horam close and say, "What do you see with your special eyes?"
I'm gonna flick on my detect evil, and if he's evil, I'd like to know.
Let me
or if anything in
actually
this room
tell
is
you
evil,
that.
mind you.
Sure.
Because I
Let
just
me see.
see this glob thing that was around
Let
his
me
neck.
see if I can give you any information about it. Well, I mean, if it's dead, it's not going to cast an alignment.
That's true. I didn't realize it was dead.
Yeah, he stomped on it.
Yeah,
Stomped
no,
on
it's
it
dead
real
then.
good.
It's okay. We got one next door you can go ahead and peek at.
Yeah.
It's likely that it's not evil, though. It's just a parasite. Lives off a host doesn't mean it's evil. Just means it kills things to live.
Let
Hell, we
us
do
see
that.
here. He is actually casting this ability. You see that he is evil, in fact. His alignment is evil. He radiates this blood aura, this aura of dominion and control.
Sakata, mind if I have a word with him?
What's up, Scared Money
I'll
Won't Make
step
Money?
aside.
How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Guys,
Oh,
if you have
actually,
not followed yet, please feel free to hit the follow button. Every follow counts. I'm on my way to partnership, and I cannot do it without you.
I'm going
Wishes
to.
he could, but
I'm gonna step aside, dropping my lantern over here, so the lights will still peel in. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put this here. Don't worry, it's a light source. It looks really Don't worry, it won't do anything. And I'm gonna walk away.
So,
Okay.
Whatever your name is, what brings you here? I know you
Ah.
look for Zenith, but what
My name is
plan
Jerrod.
you doing with Zenith?
I am Jerrod, halfling sorcerer extraordinaire. I assume that you could tell that simply by looking at me. But I was doing some investigation. I was studying a particular birthmark.
The Splinter Shields.
Yes, we'll go with that. Give me a sense motive.
$28. Wait,
Uh,
24.
24.
How about yours?
You believe him. You find his response a bit delayed and belabored, but you believe him.
I'm sorry that that things turned out the way they did, but look, I don't know if you can tell what I am. Should probably be able to. But
I can tell that you are not human, and I believe that you are not quite an elf. Are you one of those half-elves that I've seen topside in Cauldron?
No, I'm not an elf, nor half-elf. I am a gift from above.
You're a gift from above. What does that mean?
I am an ASMR, if you know what this means. Demi-angel.
An angel? You have
And
angelic bloodline.
I
Do you mind if I study you? He begins stepping closer and closer to the bars. Can I... This may seem a bit strange, but I believe the best way to define something is by denoting it from all five senses. Let me... Can I taste you?
No.
Just...
How about you only use one sense, and that's your eyes, and maybe your nose if I smell that bad.
I promise I won't bite. I just put your finger inside. Just a quick flick. Like, I'll even hold my mouth open and stick my tongue out. so you can touch my tongue. How does that sound?
How about you stay where you are, and I don't release you from this cage.
Hey,
And
great.
we'll
That's
be
the
set, and we-
that's the biggest offer for action you've had in weeks, man. Go ahead and
You
get your
don't let
lick
me.
on.
You don't let me out of this cage. That's fine. I will find my own way out. When I first got here, I couldn't cast a spell at all, and now I can merely arc lightning across my fingertips. It's just a matter of time. Again,
Yeah, you'll-
I am Jerrod
eventually.
extraordinaire.
And eventually, I'll have to come down and hunt you. But we'll wait until that day comes.
Excuse me, why would you hunt me? What makes you think that I am some kind of
Well, you see-
marauder? Some horrible creature or creation?
It's not what you do, but who you do it for. If you kill for pleasure or for a god that I oppose, it's kind of my god and my purpose to rid you from this planet. And that's what I
So
must
you are
do.
some kind of executioner and eradicator. In whose name again?
Of evil. In Saren Ray's name.
So Saren Ray compels you to rid the earth of those living, just because it goes against her grain and grit, if you will.
Saren Ray permits me to
Permits you?
free the world of the evil.
That's a strange way of saying murder, don't you think?
I mean,
You and I are not
it's
so
murder.
different. Oh, what, so you wish to hold a pillow over their face until they stop breathing and say that they're just taking an eternally long blink? That's cute.
He's going to go ahead and nudge to Sakata and be like, "Kid's got."
This is why I don't do
You're not
these.
making a really good case for me to allow you to A, let you out, and B, put anything of mine in your mouth.
See, you think that I'm making a point so as to allow you to let me out, but I happen to know things about the Kuatoa, and I also know things about Xena's Splinter Shield, the boy that you're searching for. I can identify him as I saw him a decade ago. He has a unique birthmark that I wish to study. What do you say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Murderer for Saren Ray.
Oh,
It
come
is
on.
not against me to work with evil for a prime
Evil?
goal.
You say evil, I say it's just cause. It's in the pursuit of knowledge. Don't you wish to know more? Are you happy being naive and ignorant, blinded by the god that has so decided to allow you to live in this particular world?
I'd rather be ignorant and blessed by a good god.
Go on, go on.
than
Allow her to
and
bless
blessed
you
by-
as she continues to push you around like the pawn that you are. Hear that, gentlemen? Your friend here, the paladin as you've called it, he's just regularly getting fucked by his deity. A pawn, if you
Oh,
will.
you have no idea.
We've
Yeah,
met said
they've
deity.
met her.
I wish we could.
Yeah, she's
Take control of yourself. Why be pushed around? Why even travel with these fools?
Because Saren Ray
These
stacked,
guys are
man.
my friends, and I don't let down a friend for my own freedom.
Friend. You call these people your friends.
Yes, do you know what friends are?
Friends are weak links. Things to get you killed.
Friends are things that will get you killed.
What did you say your name
My
was?
friends. I didn't.
Well, I will just call you Subject X. Subject
Okay.
X, do you know who takes care of you?
Oh,
Who takes care of you?
my friends.
Right, but Subject X, who takes care of you better than you?
I literally just responded to your comment.
And you actually
When I'm
believe
in
that?
trouble, I mean they've saved my life at least once
They've saved your
and
life.
brought me
That's
back from
cute.
death at least.
At
once.
least once. At least once. You hear that over there? You fool! He knocks on the wall next to him and you're like, The bugbear just kind of calls out, he believes in his friends! Friends! Ah, the power of magic and friendship! That's lovely. Now let me out! Because I have some fishmen to obliterate.
Or
Not
I
exactly
could
the
leave
best
you
way to
in
go ahead
here
and win a group over.
and